At this time, I would like to bring on my friend and counterpart, Paige Phelps, who's going to take it from here. So Paige, the floor is yours.
Yeah, awesome. Thanks, Jeff, and great content that you've shared with all of us this morning. I think there are some good things to be learned out of this situation, and together with these different tips and tricks, we can all succeed in our business over the next couple of months. So at Assurity, we are, prepared electronically to help you through these difficult times and through this change in your environment. And so in addition to the pieces that Jeff talked about on, getting in front of your client, approaching your emails and your voicemails differently, using that social media, gosh, everybody is online right now, looking at different things, maybe they're passing the time or maybe they're getting some information. We want you to take that and then to utilize those different things that we taught you in a variety of different ways with Assurity's different tools to really close that sale and really hone in on your skills. So going forward, we're going to talk about the different opportunities that Assurity has for you to be successful over these next few months. So first and foremost, the thing that we wanted to share with you is that we've put together these custom quoters that you can have access to. And the nice thing about it is it doesn't require a login to get that quoting information. So, whether you're on a Zoom video conference with your customer or you've done a phone call and you're going to send them something to follow up with, this custom quoter is a great tool to utilize to kind of work together in an insurance language friendly way. So the nice thing about these quoters is they're not a bunch of technical jargon. They're not a bunch of the language that we're used to in our insurance specific industry. They're easy for a consumer to digest. And so the nice thing about it is maybe you're sharing that screen with them in a video conference and you're walking through that quoter together. These custom quoters are a really great tool to access and get information in your client's hands quickly. We've got these quoters built out on myquote.assurity.com. So after this presentation, maybe go check out that link and check out the quoters and start working through them. But they have the products available that we typically see a need for quick quotes for. So you can go out and quote that term life, the disability, the AxiFlex, the critical illness. We've got a really great mortgage protection quoter for the disability piece. And so I would encourage you to check that out. We're just trying to help you reach your customers in a way that makes sense for them, in a way that's comfortable for them. It's all about understanding where your customer is at right now. And so we want to give you these quoters as an opportunity to engage with them in a very easy way, both for you and for that customer. If you're interested, we can also customize these quoters to look and feel like you, like your business, like your insurance agency. So that would be something I would suggest discussing with your regional sales team. And I'll share that contact information for those regional teams here at the end of this presentation. A second resource that we wanted to share with you that we feel is really important right now, and I know personally we've gotten a lot of questions over the last couple of weeks about our Tele-application. So the idea is to provide as much convenience as possible, right? People are uncomfortable right now. They feel like they don't have control over their situation. And so how can we take the process of submitting an insurance application and make it as easy as possible, both for me as an advisor, but also for my clients, so that we don't feel like we have a really lengthy process for them. The Tele-app is a great option, and I'll share what products are available for that Tele-application on the next slide. But it's a really simple, easy way to complete an application. Basically, you're going to complete an electronic drop ticket. So it is available electronically, which is a key in our environment right now to not have to meet with someone face-to-face. Basically, you're going to grab client information. It's going to be the basic demographic stuff, and then you're going to drop that ticket to Assurity. Some tips for you: I would definitely let your client know that Assurity will be calling to schedule a phone interview with them. So that's an important step in that process, to let them know that, hey, you're going to get a phone call from Assurity. It's going to come from a Lincoln, Nebraska area code, the 402. And it's okay to answer that call and to answer those questions. They're going to ask questions about your health history and any additional information that they might need to underwrite that application appropriately. If an exam is required, our phone interview team in-house will actually complete that exam request as well, and make sure that we get that scheduled with the client. So basically, after you drop that ticket, we're going to take the heavy lifting off your shoulders and take care of that the rest of the way through the process. It's a really nice convenience factor for you as you continue to work with different clients and move your business forward. We do have a flyer with different tips on information to gather for that interview process. And throughout that process of dropping that ticket and offering that tele-application, you will still be looped in on all of the pending status, and you can receive those updates via SureLink and via your nightly feed that you receive as you do business with Assurity as well. So the tele-application I would highly recommend. It's a great opportunity to provide that convenience to your customer. The products available on that tele-application drop ticket are Century Plus Disability Income, our Business Overhead Expense Disability Income, Term Life, and Single Premium Whole Life. So definitely pay attention if you're in those markets, if you have those opportunities. Maybe you're making a note right now and saying, hey, this is an easy way for me to do business, to take a big load off of my plate, to drop that ticket and do that tele-application with Assurity. The other thing that we want to share with you that allows you to be really prepared in this virtual environment is we have our electronic application available via iPipeline. And so that electronic application allows you to start, complete, submit the electronic application for your customer and not have to meet with them face-to-face, which is really important right now. So we have 8 different products available on that electronic application platform, which is the majority of our individual portfolio. It's a really great option. I know everybody's looking for that right now, for that solution. And so it's pretty cool. You can fill it out, anywhere online, save your progress, continue later. Maybe you're prepping cases in the morning, you're setting up your Zoom calls in the afternoon, you're meeting with those customers, and you're filling out that application together. There's a signature option that allows you to do an email signature, which makes it really seamless so that you don't have to go to that client's house, you don't have to meet with them in person to get a wet signature or to verify via an ID. So that email signature is going to be key in this process in submitting that electronic application and doing business electronically and virtually in this new environment. We do have a video link available for you about the e-application. So if you want a quick demo of how that electronic application works, we've got that link available. We also have a step-by-step guide that you can access. So if it's something that you're getting more familiar with, you're educating yourself about that electronic application process, you can actually go to that step-by-step guide and look through different sections of that guide and get yourself up to speed on how that electronic application works. So lots of great tools and resources. We want you to feel prepared, feel confident going into your conversations with your customers, and make sure that you really feel like you can do a good service to them still in an electronic environment. So let's talk about those products that are available electronically on that e-app. Again, our disability portfolio is available electronically. That's key. That's an advantage for Assurity to have those disability products available in an electronic submission format. We also have our critical illness available, our whole life, our term life, our single premium whole life, and our AccuFlex accidental death benefit. And what I will remind you of when you're looking at these different products is that a lot of them have some sort of accelerated underwriting built into them. They have some sort of non-medical limit built into them. And so the ability to go through this process electronically and then to stay within those either accelerated limits, non-medical limits, or simplified underwriting limits allows you to not have to schedule an exam for the consumer. And I know that's a big talking point and a hot topic right now as well, is how do we avoid the exam situation. So just know that our electronic applications do all have those limits and those opportunities within the product portfolio to do something non-medically accelerated or simplified.